I guess it's not a terrible surprise that the Canadiens were knocked out. They did certainly make a series of this, being down 3-0, but they just seemed to run out of gas in Game 6 against the Tampa Bay Lightning, a team that came out and absolutely played their best game of this series. The Habs knew that they were in very deep. They understood that Tampa was not going to want to go back to Montreal again to play Game 7 sudden death, and Tampa made very sure of that. The Canadiens had a couple of great chances in the first period. Brandon Prost and Tomas Plekanec both had great chances. They could not bury the puck. Before you knew it, it was 3-0 for Tampa Bay before the Canadiens ever really got much of a shot. Dale Weiss had a third period breakaway on Ben Bishop, but that was foiled. Tampa Bay then iced the game with an empty net goal. It's a bit of obviously it's a very hard thing for Montreal Canadiens fans to come to grip with. Their team had 110 points. They won 50 games this year. They provided some terrific excitement. There's certainly a good nucleus of a hockey club here. There is an awful lot that fans can feel good about. They probably don't want to feel too good about it right now. There's obviously a huge gamut of emotions that Habs fans run when the team is eliminated from the playoffs. And PK Subban spoke tonight about the idea of wanting to go further than the Canadiens went last year. Of course, they went 3 rounds deep into the playoffs. They only go 2. They played 12 games in the playoffs, 6 against Ottawa, 6 here against Tampa Bay. One of the Canadiens' huge problems, obviously, in the postseason was their power play. They went 2 for 36. Carey Price, remarkably enough, tried to blame a bit of this on himself, saying he didn't make the big saves when he had to. That in itself, coming from me, is ludicrous, because Price was the one who shouldered this team to get them into the playoffs, and once here made some brilliant saves on the way to keep the team in the games. So there'll be time now to do an autopsy on this, no question. Marc Bergevin and Michel Therrien will have a look at what has happened. They will look at what they need to do. The Canadiens obviously need some scoring. You take out the aberration of the 6-2 game that they won in this series, and the Habs only had 5 goals in 7 games, so they need to do more than that, certainly. This was not certainly in any way, shape, or form anything you want to hang on Carey Price, who now will go off to Las Vegas, by the way, in June, and is up for the Vezina Trophy, the Hart Trophy. He'll receive the Jennings, and he's also up for the Ted Lindsay Award, so it was certainly a career year for Carey Price. Habs fans now will have a chance to take a step back, take a deep breath, actually enjoy the fact that there is summer coming. Montreal is a great festival town. They'll probably have a lot of fun doing that, but obviously for now, Habs fans are going to be living in a bit of mourning, wearing black armbands, figuratively speaking at least. So from the Amalie Arena tonight, Tuesday night, the Montreal Canadiens now heading off into summer and heading to the golf course. This is Dave Stubbs reporting for the Montreal Gazette.